Welcome students. So today we are going to discuss two types of image. So first one is raster image and second one is vector image. So we have these two types of image depending on how image is stored in the memory. So let's begin with first type of image, that is raster image. So in raster image, what happens? Intensity information. Okay, intensity information of all pixel is stored in matrix form. So already we know that image is made up of number of pixels. So here I have shown one image. So let's assume that this is one simple image. So this image is made up of how many pixels? What is the resolution of this image? So I can say that resolution of this image is 4 by 4. Why 4 by 4? So here first 4 indicate that on x-axis we have how many pixels? 4 pixels, and on y-axis we have total how many pixels? 4 pixels. Okay, so I can say that resolution of this particular image is 4 by 4. So in this image we have total 16 pixels, right? So in case of raster image, what happens? Intensity information, how raster image is getting stored in the memory. Please try to understand how raster image is getting stored in the memory. So in case of raster image, intensity information of all pixel is stored. Okay, so for this image, how many pixels we have? 16 pixels. So intensity information of each and every pixel will get stored in the memory. Now let's assume that this is a black and white image. Okay, let's assume that this image is black and white image. So in case of black and white image, we know that we have only two colors, that is black and white. So what will be the color depth for black and white image? So what is color depth? Number of bits assigned to each pixel to hold its color value. So if we have only two colors, black and white, how many bits will be required to store color information of each and every pixel? We will require only one bit. Okay, so let's assume that if that one bit is 1, then that it is white color. Okay, and if it is 0, then let's assume that it is black color. Are you getting what I am saying? This image is black and white image. So for storing color information of each pixel, I will require only one bit. So let's assume that if that one bit is 1, okay, if value of that bit is 1, then suppose it is white color, and if value of that bit is 0, then let's assume that it is black color. So assume that this is a raster image. So if this is a raster image, how it is getting stored in the memory? Please try to understand. So what happens in raster image? Intensity information of all pixel will be stored in the memory. So let's start with this first pixel. So what is color of this first pixel? Yes, what is color of this particular pixel? So it is white. So white means 1. Okay, so in the memory, what will happen? 1 will be stored. Similarly, what is color of this next pixel? It is also 1. So if I consider this first row, so all pixels which are present on this first row, they have white color. So that's why in memory, what will happen? This successive 4s will be stored in the memory. So 4 will be stored in consecutive memory locations. Are you getting why we are getting this 4? Because all pixels present in first row of this image have white color. Now consider next row. Okay, so on next row, again, how many pixels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have labeled 2 pixels out of them. So first pixel I have labeled as a and second pixel I have labeled as a B. Okay, so on next row, again we have how many pixels? 4 pixels, but what is color of those pixels? It is black. Okay, so that's why here in memory, what will happen? How many zeros will be stored? 4 zeros will be stored. It's time to understand this 4 zero represent color of this 4 pixels. Okay, after that, what will be the next value that will get stored in the memory for this particular image? Yes, so consider this next row. So on next row, again we have 4 pixels. What is color of those 4 pixels? Yes, it is white. So for white, we have 1. How we are representing white? So let's assume that here we are considering that suppose 1 indicates white color. Okay, so here 1, then again 1, then 1, and then. So color information of how many bits is stored in the memory. So till now we have stored color of 12 pixels. Okay, how many pixels are remaining? 4 pixels. So again, what is color of those remaining 4 pixels? Again, it is white. So that's why here again I will have 1, 1. How many 1? 4, 1. In this way, intensity information of all pixels is getting stored in the memory in case of raster. Okay? So have you understood meaning of this sentence? In raster image, intensity information of all pixels is stored. Then suppose we have raster image of. 640 by 480 pixels. So 640 by 480. What is meaning of this? What is meaning of it? It indicates that on x-axis we have how many pixels? 640 pixels, and on y-axis we have how many pixels? 480 pixels. Okay, on x-axis we have 640 pixels, and on y-axis we have 480 pixels. Then intensity information of all these pixels will be stored in the memory. So that is the raster image. The larger the image, more disk space will be required to store the image. Yeah, right. Then scaling down this image is easy. So suppose we have one image, raster image whose resolution is 1000 by 1000. Okay, so if we scale down that image, okay, if we scale down that image means we are reducing size of that image. So reducing size of the image is easy, but enlarging makes raster image blurred. Then example, so images which are captured by digital camera scanner, they are raster image. So raster image generally have extension like .png, .jpg. So you know the images have different extensions of .png, .jpg. So those images which are having extension .png or .jpg, they are considered as raster image. Then now let's discuss second type of image, that is vector image. So what happens in vector image? In case of vector image, we make use of what? We make use of sequential commands or some mathematical statements or programs which draw the line or shapes in 2D or 3D environment. Okay, already I told you that we have these two types, that is raster image and vector image, depending on which factor? Depending on how these images are getting stored in the memory. So in case of vector image, let's try to understand how vector image is getting stored in the memory. So in case of vector image, intensity information of all pixel is not stored in the memory. Okay, so how vector image is stored in the memory? Yes, it is stored with the help of commands, with the help of some sequential commands. So in order to store vector image in memory, we make use of some command. Now let's consider again same example. So I told you that if this image is raster image, then it will be stored in memory like this. Okay, now let's assume that this image is vector image. So if this image is vector image, how it will be stored in the memory? So I told you that in case of vector image, what happens? We are going to use some commands. In order to store image in the memory. So here we can assume that this vector image is made up of lines. So this is one line, then this is another line, this is another line, this is another line, right? So in case of vector image, what happens? We have line commands. We can have commands. How vector image is stored in the memory? By using commands. So for example, so suppose we have line command like this. Suppose point 1, point 2, and color. Just for understanding, assume that we have one line command which is having form like this, right? So it is taking how many parameters? Suppose 3 parameters, point 1, point 2, and color. So what this line will do, what this line command will do, so let's assume that line command is drawing a line between point 1 and point 2, and what will be the color of that line, which you are specifying here. Now let's try to understand how this image will be stored in the memory, vector image, if it is vector image. So now here I will put some more label. So let's assume that this is pixel X, then suppose this is pixel Y, then suppose here we have C, here we have pixel D, here we have pixel E and EF. Okay, so this is just for your understanding. Okay, then assume that we have line command like this. Okay, so how this image will be stored in the memory? So see, first command will be a line command. Okay, we want line between 2 pixels. Which are those 2 pixels? Yes, these are X and Y. Okay, and what should be the color of this line? It should be white. Okay, so this is first command that will stored in the memory. Then second command, again it will be a line command. Okay, so line, draw a line between pixel A and B. Then what is color of this line? It is black. Then similarly, which will be the next command? Again line command. Okay, we want a line between points C and D. What should be the color of this line? It should be white. We want a line between pixel E and EF. What should be the color of this pixel? Yes, it should be white. In this way, this vector image will get stored in the memory. Right? So in case of vector image, color information of each and every pixel is not stored in the memory. So how vector image is stored in the memory? By using some commands. So for example, if we have line command in this case, then this image will be stored like this in the memory. So I hope you understood now difference between vector image and raster image. Okay. Now this vector image, they are composed of individual elements like R, polygon or line. So just now I told you that this particular image, it is made up of number of lines. Then scaling does not affect quality of the image. In case of raster image, we have seen that if we scale down raster image, then it is not going to create any problem. But if we scale up, then that image will become blur. Then it is used in CAD programs. Okay. Then vector image, they generally have extension .ai, .pdf, .svg. So these images are vector image. Okay, now let's try to understand the difference between raster image and vector image with the help of this diagram. Suppose this image is a raster image, this image is vector image. So on this image, suppose we are performing zoom in operation. In other words, let's assume that we are trying to enlarge this image. So if I try to enlarge a raster image, then you can see raster image somewhat like this. So see here what is happening. So here we can say that if raster image is enlarged, then it will get blurred. Okay, but this is not case with vector image. If we try to enlarge vector image, then also it will preserve its quality. It will not get blurred. So this is important difference between raster and vector image as far as quality is concerned. Okay, now let's try to compare raster image and vector image. In case of raster image, I told you that intensity information of each and every pixel is stored in the memory. In case of vector image, only the commands required to draw the image are stored in the memory. Then raster image, they occupy more memory space if size of image is more. Yes, obviously, if resolution of image increases, if number of pixels present in the image increases, then the memory which is required to store that raster image will also increase. But this is not case with vector image. Vector image, they require less space. Why? Because in vector image, just we are storing commands. Okay. Then in case of raster image, if raster image is scaled up, okay, then image gets blurred. But in case of vector image, the scaling does not affect quality of the image. Okay, so that's why we can say that vector image, they are better than raster image. Then if quality of image increases, then memory required also increases. So in case of raster image, we can say that memory requirement depends upon quality of the image. Okay, so let's assume that we have a black and white image. Then memory which is required to store that black and white image will be less. Why? Because there we have only two colors. So in order to store color information of two colors, we require only one bit. But suppose we have a color image, then so if we have a color image, then number of bits which are required to hold color will also increase. And that's why size of image, that's why memory required will also increase. But in case of vector image, memory required is independent of the quality. If it is a black and white image or if it is a color image, then also it is not going to affect the memory required. Then raster image, they have extension like .jpg, .png, and vector image, they have extension like .ai, .svg. So this is all about comparison between raster and vector image.